Good day. In this video I want to answer the question, is Twitter direct message safe for whistleblowers? Now, Twitter direct message you will find in the Twitter application there at the top bar. You get your home, of course, icon, your search icon, and then at the very end you get like a envelope which is blue, in this case marked because it is selected, and if you press on that you get can send messages and receive messages in private that people following you and other people you follow do not get access to unless you specifically give them access to it. Now this message service is then private, but the question is it safe for whistleblowers? Of course, there are other factors that whistleblowers need to take into consideration, such as they have to follow the procedures directly as prescribed in the Disclosures Act. But if they do not do that, then they are not protected in terms of the Protected Disclosures Act or Whistleblowing Act. But this video will focus on the message service. Is it safe for whistleblowers or potential whistleblowers to use the message service of Twitter? This question I struggled with because someone requested me via Twitter message on the potential of corruption in his department, and he wanted to act upon it. And lo and behold, within an hour or so, I received a message from some organization and people that let me put it in polite terms, more protective towards a certain sphere and group of people who are not so good, and put it like that. And you know, paranoia is your friend if you must work in the anti-corruption field. So I found it strange. It can be coincidence, but I just found it strange that this person sent me an WhatsApp message, and shortly thereafter I got another message. Someone wanted me to click on a link, and then something will happen. My name is Stephen Davids. I'm the CEO of Botopele Center of Learning. We are an emerging company and provide training solutions to companies who want to protect their reputation, their bottom line, and their existence by trading ethically in South Africa. If you talk about sending a message safely from one person to the other, you basically talk about encryption. And encryption means that the message you send to another person is coded so that no one else, wherever they are, can read it. And even if they can read it, they're not able to understand it because it is in such a mess and codes. Now, in the olden days, you got these encryption or coding is another word, where they simply one letter is supplementing another letter, and or you write things in cipher code. But today, of course, things are much more complicated, much more, to the extent that the organization, like Facebook, in the case of Facebook is a very good, not Facebook, excuse me, WhatsApp is a very good example, where WhatsApp themselves can't even decipher and have access to the message what you sent to another person. And Apple also has a very strong and good, and Apple is renowned for its encryption services. As far as Twitter direct message is concerned, on December 2016, it was reported that Twitter is not encrypted, and Twitter direct message will come to them, will only come to them. The Hacker News reported on May the 7th of 2018 that Twitter is only starting to experiment with end-to-end encryption. And in other words, they did not necessarily implement it as yet, but they only started it. And the end-to-end encryption in Twitter Direct will be not by default, as is the case in WhatsApp, for example, but you will have to specifically request it and enable it. This is as far as the things go at this stage. So in a nutshell, Twitter direct message is not encrypted. Other people can interfere with it. Other people can monitor it. Other people can see what you write. And this experience also highlighted to me that corrupt people are not stupid. They are sophisticated, and they will fight back. And they have access to resources to keep in place people who want to whistleblow. So it is not, I must warn people, do not use at this stage and at this day, meaning at the 29th, 30th of May 2018. It is not a good idea. You do not use Twitter direct message if you want to communicate with people regarding corrupt activities. And furthermore, you must of course take into consideration your whole policies and the protection of Disclosures Act, the Protected Disclosure Act. But talking about Twitter per se, you must please not use Twitter direct message. If you suspect that your Twitter account is hacked or it is compromised, then you can check the Twitter Help Center, and there is enough information how you can try to reclaim your site and get it for your purposes as well, better at least. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please like and share this video, and also subscribe.